If not, just get the out of the company. Hey folks, this is Young from Career School. So there was a post that went viral online today, and it was about Tesla's work from home policy. Let me just start by reading it. Confirmed. Tesla ends remote work for all employees. Someone needs to tell Elon that remote work is here to stay. Curious to know what everyone thinks about this. And then there's a screen capture of an email that probably was circulated within Tesla. Remote work is no longer acceptable. Oh wow. Anyone who wishes to do remote work must be in the office for a minimum, and I mean minimum, of 40 hours per week or depart Tesla. It's basically telling you to get the out of the place. This is less than we ask of factory workers. If there are particularly exceptional contributors for whom this is impossible, I will review and approve those exceptions directly. Moreover, the office must be a main Tesla office, not a remote branch office unrelated to the job duties. For example, being responsible for Fremont factory human relations, but having your office in another state. And then there's a tweet screenshot from Elon Musk himself saying that they should pretend to work somewhere else. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of shocking that an employer can just tell everyone in that company that if you're not coming back to the office, you just don't have to come back at all, just to tell them to leave the company. Past 2 years, we've been working remotely. And the funny thing is that it's not like we kind of wanted, so we voted for it. It's not like how that worked. It's the reason we started working from home is because of this virus called COVID, and no one wants that. No one wanted it. I would personally be much happier to live the world without COVID and go into office. Don't get me wrong, right? It's a situation that we were just forced into. Obviously, there's been a lot of change since then. We did not have vaccine 2 years ago, but now we do have vaccines. But there are still a lot of COVID positive cases, not only here in the US, but around the world. We have been seeing a lot of the variants. It is real. I got COVID a couple of months ago, and it was definitely not fun. I personally think the hybrid model will be the best case because the reason that employers want you to be back is to have the interaction between employees, so that you can basically have create new ideas and have engagement with all that stuff to deliver better results. And on the other side, as employees, we get to go back in the office a couple days a week to engage with your colleagues and get together, make friends, get to know them better and all that, to work better in an environment where it's a hybrid model. I never thought I would actually say this, but Amazon is surprisingly one of those companies where we're not really forcing anyone to come back in anytime soon. No one really even talked about coming back to the office. We knew that we could deliver as good as before, even in a remote setting. So I don't really understand why companies are really forcing you to come back. Obviously, there must be reasons, but I mean, companies can save money by reducing the size of the offices and trying to rent it out to someone else and all that. So there must be a sweet spot of working hybrid model versus just telling the employees to come back 100%, and if not, just get out of the company. I don't think that's gonna work. And the funny thing is I've already seen a few posts saying that, hey, if you don't want to work at Tesla anymore, you can always come to Amazon or AWS. Look at this post, for example. It basically is saying that we're gonna be hiring all these people from Tesla if you don't want to work there. AWS is open for remote working, so just come here instead of working at Tesla. I feel within this era where hiring is super, super hard, I don't think Tesla is making a good decision. I think they're gonna lose a lot of talent just by announcing that they're gonna make employees to come back to the office. Anyway, that's it for today. And I'm really curious on what you think about this whole situation, and if remote working option is even a thing that you would consider when you are looking for an employer to work for. Let me know your thoughts in the comment, and stay tuned for more content like this. Thank you.